We'll start on a gentle, full-body warm-up. Every movement should feel delicious, and you'll want to keep a sense of steady flow throughout. Since this movement is slow and clear, I'm going to welcome you right into our class, and I'll invite you to follow along as the dancers and I do our warm-up together. We'd like to welcome you viewers at home to our group of dancers here in the studio. Come join us as we do our sun salutation. And reaching up, inhale. Exhale, floating down. Allow your chin to drop to your chest. And reach. And release down. One more time, reaching up. As you exhale, pressing down. And reach. Palms together, lowering down in front of your heart. Reaching up. And releasing over. Allow your head to reach down towards the earth, gently moving the head side to side, relaxing the muscles in your neck. On an inhale, lift the head and chest ever so slightly. On an exhale, release down to the floor. Slowly rounding up, looking at your fingers so that the head is the last body part to stack at the top. Lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Beautiful. And reaching up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release between your legs. Once again, maybe going a little bit lower this time, gently moving the head side to side. And an easy pressing your arm against your inner thigh as you slightly turn to one side and release back down towards the earth. Other side, pressing your arm against your inner thigh, twisting ever so slightly, and release down to the floor. And rounding up slowly. Once again, keeping your focus on your fingers. At the top, lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Last time we inhale, reaching up. Exhale down. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release over. Each time, maybe going a little bit deeper, reaching the crown of the head down towards the earth. Pressing against your inner thigh, slight turn of the torso, twist, reaching one arm up, reach up, as far as or as high as is comfortable for you, and then release back down towards the earth. Other side, pressing against the inner thigh as you reach, and releasing down. We'll do one more set, and reach up. And release down, and reach, and release down. rounding up slowly. Again, looking at your fingers. Lift the shoulders and circle to the back. Inhale, arms up. And then exhale, just a slight twist. Looking around and giving thanks for everything that's around you. Turning to the other side. Beautiful. Again, reach. Beautiful, everyone. Beautiful. Beautiful. Down. Reach out. Touch your shoulder. Reach out. Touch your other shoulder. Beautiful. Dances from the African diaspora incorporate a wide range of movements, styles, and traditions from West Africa, the Caribbean, and North and South America. Today, we're going to focus on a traditional dance that comes from Haiti, and the dance is called Nago. Nago is associated with the warrior spirits known as Ogun. And in this dance, it's about precision and sharpness. Some of the elements that we worked on in our isolation exercises, and some of the elements that David and Misty talked about, opposition, contraction, we'll be utilizing in this dance. So as we move, we really want to think about intent. The quality of this is really intense. We want to thrust that chest forward and have sharp lines with the body as we move through space. Most importantly, you want to tap into your inner power as you do this dance. So let's try a few of those movements. Starting with the arms splayed out, we're going to open and close. We're going to add the feet. Cross and open, and cross and open. So notice the articulation of the chest. In this dance, it really is about articulation and execution. Then we're going to move to the side. Again, contract, release is happening as we step, 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 step. We repeat that a few times. Then arms down by your sides. Remembering our isolation exercises of that chest thrusting forward and then moving in opposition, and a really, really intense focus as we do the movement. Again, from our isolation exercises, working that rib cage, sharp angles here. So if you think of this part of your hand as a machete cutting through the air, cutting, and what's happening is as I reach, that rib cage is going with that movement, and both sides. Then we step with purpose. 1, 2, 3, step, step, 1, 2, 3. Now, part of this dance is repeated, so I'm just going to go through some of the movements that will be new to you. In this movement, we're going to take that right foot out as you reach that arm out and chest, chest. Going to the other side and reach it out, bring that arm in and chest, chest. So another movement, and I like to call this movement, the whole world is mine. All right, so as you circle your arms around to the back, the chest expands. Then you're going to contract and open here in the chest as you bring your arms in, push and contract. And this is done pretty fast. So if you need to modify the movement and make it slower, it will be just as powerful in doing it. So round and push, around and push. Another movement that we're going to be doing is we're circling back, front, back, and front. And you can twist the torso a little bit or just let the arms do the work. Then we have grab, grab. And I like to think of this as grabbing that positive energy out there. Grab, grab, stack up that energy. Grab, grab, stack it up. We do that 3 times. The last time, our powerful finish. So let's try a section of this with music, and then we'll join the class. Here we go. And cross, open, cross. Remember the articulation of the chest. Open as we go side. And chest coming through arms. And rib cage, slicing that ear. Walking with purpose. Now join us in class. So remember the isolation exercises we did earlier? We're going to be utilizing a lot of those movements in this next dance. So keep that in mind as we go through it. Also, another thing to remember that is very important is that we're really exploring our own inner power as we do this dance. So let that come through in the movements. We're ready to go. And cross, open, cross. Now let that chest open out. We're going to swim to the right, swim to the left, swim to the right. March in place. Arms in opposition. Cut through the air. Left side. Now we step with power. 1, 2, 3. Step, step. 1, 2, 3. Open out. And chest. Open to the left. Chest. And we circle. Push, circle, push, circle, push. Strong arms, beautiful. And just warn anyone, don't mess with you. Come back, here we go. We travel right, travel left. March in place. Arms in opposition. Here we go. Cut through that air. We saw this movement already. Bring that arm around from the back. Grab all that energy. Stack it up. I think I felt the power. Fabulous.
All dance forms integrate some form of intentional knee bend, known in ballet as a plie. And this action forms the basis of support, weight shift, expression, and locomotion. In this next part of class, Pat, Misty, and I are going to show you different ways of integrating plies and lunges so that you can explore this fundamental movement in several different styles. I'll start with a phrase based on a balletic approach. And so I'm going to invite you to take a slightly wider stance, what we call second position. And we're going to start by taking a reach out that's almost like a little wave of water. And that wave's going to reform into what we call first position, which is your arm right in front of you. And we'll take that same thing to the other side and come back. Then we're going to take a big ocean wave that goes up and over and rebounds into a second position. Second position is a slight curve to the side, like that. Same thing on the other side. Big reach, ocean wave, and come back to second. Great. Then we're going to take a plie on both legs. So we're going to come up through the center. Your hand is going to be like a fountain that starts to go out, but as you come up, it forms into what we call fifth position, which is half of a picture frame, just like that. Same thing on the other side. As you plie, fountain goes out, and you're going to form the other side of that frame. We come up through, and we just repeat those three positions with one arm and three positions with the other arm. Now, you'll see some variations here. I am not holding on to anything. My partner, Misty, here, is holding on to the chair for support as she needs, and my partner, Pat, is seated through all this. So I encourage you to take any position that's comfortable for you. We have a little bit more. We're going to take a big stretch over, what we call port-de-bras, which just means carriage of the arms. And we're going to take that big circle all the way around. We're going to go to the other side. We'll take a stretch, and we'll take a big loop all the way around. Then we'll go back to those positions with a little bounce. We bounce, bounce, first, first, bounce, bounce. This is a nice, supple knee bend. So very soft, fifth, fifth, and we open. Beautiful, wide port-de-bras to the side. Yeah? And that's the whole phrase. Now I'm going to invite Misty to come forward and introduce her movement.
In jazz dance, we utilize the same fundamental principles from ballet, but we engage our upper body in a distinctly expressive way, as well as our ribs and lower body in geometrical lines and shapes. Let's try my phrase, and remember that there's a seated version and a supported standing version. We're going to start in first position, heels together, toes apart. A gentle plie, 1, 2, open the arms to second, for 2, up to fifth, for 2, and first, open wide. 2 bounces, plie, plie, swing, over, and open again, plie, plie, swing, open, rotate, parallel, plie, and stretch, plie, and stretch. Really extend the fingers. Let one side of the rib cage lengthen and the other side shorten. Now we change the rhythm. 1, 2, 3. Extend again. 1, 2, 3. Extend. Once more. 1, 2, 3. Extend. 1, 2, 3. Arms swing. Reach and up. Plie into the hip. It's another Luigi technique. 1, 2, double is the pattern. 1, 2, double, open out. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. We swing a little wider. 1, 2, and press and up. Plie and up. Other side, swing, press, lift and plie, lift and plie. Now I'm going to invite Pat up to show you her plie combination.
I'm going to build on what David and Misty shared, keeping the same basic pattern in the lower body, feeling that connection to the earth and in our plies. So a lot of the movement that is performed in African and diaspora dance is done in parallel, not exclusively, but we're going to stay in parallel. So really feel rooted in the earth from the waist down and from the waist up, reaching up towards the sky. So we're going to press and center for 4 counts, and then we step out. And we come push off and come back, and we take it to the other side. We're going to add the chest, coming forward in 4 and press, 2, 3, 4, and you can add the arms and full range of motion here, and out. Then we're going to contract over and stay in one, and open, contract, and open, staying in our grounded position, really opening the chest as you step out to the sides. We repeat this in a single count. Close and open and close, and let those arms swing from behind. And we're going to step to the side, changing the feet as we go side to side. Stay planted, work that rib cage, reach. Base is solid, reach. Reach, your base is solid, and reach. Reach, keeping your base solid, and reach. Reach, and that's it. We're ready to go.
So now that we have a sense of the movement, we're going to try each phrase with some music. At the very end, there's actually going to be some extra music, and Pat, Missy, and I are each going to do our original phrases, and we're going to invite you to choose who you'd like to follow. You may follow somebody different each time you watch this video. The other thing I want to say is that for Pat's activity, Missy and I are going to be taking some of the movement a little bit slower, so for those of you who are more comfortable at that speed, you'll have somebody to follow. Let's try this with music. Our wonderful musicians have given us 3 different styles to work with, so we're going to start in our wide bass, and we're ready to go. Starting with our nice fluid water. Coming back to first position. That's a very strong position, so allow that to stabilize you each time. Big ocean wave. Bouncing to second position. There's our frame, up and over, and coming back. Fountain, both knees bend. Frame into fifth. Plie, and stretch. Now moving through this. Fifth, and first. Really enjoying the breath through your arms and continuing that into a big stretch. Reversing, taking a big circle like an air guitar. Same to the other side. You're welcome to bend your knees as you wish. Taking a big circle all the way around. And now bouncing, soft, supple bounces. First, soft, bounce. Second, bounce, bounce. Fifth, big opening as wide as you can. Breathing. Great. Misty, come on in.
Here we go. First position, and plie, and open, and plie, and open. 2 bounces with a swing. 1, 2, circle through. Once again, 1, 2, and circle, rotate parallel, reach, and reach, reach, reach. Now change the rhythm to 3. 1, 2, 3. Other side. 1, 2, 3. Arms swing. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, and double. Open out to second, to the corners. 1, 2, double. 1, 2, double. A little wider. 1, 2, and lift and press. 1, 2, and lift and press. Once again, 1, 2, lift. Last time. 1, 2, lift, press.
Rounded and letting that chest come through. Step it out, a wide base. Keeping that pulse in the upper body as you press down towards the earth. Now we're going to contract over and 2. Remember that you can do this half time. David and Misty are demonstrating this halftime. And one, open that chest and push off. Picking up the tempo, out, out, stepping out, out, stay. And reach, reach, keeping that base solid as you reach that rib cage. Over to the side, again.
Great. Let's try that one more time. We're each going to do our original phrase, and you're welcome to follow whoever you'd like. That was fun.
That was fun.
Great job. Thank you so much.